Hey everyone, Spooky Matt here, and welcome to the final installment of Resident Evil Jill Valentine's playthrough. And if you watched my playthrough with Chris, you will know what's coming up next, but if you haven't, get ready to see the final area of the game. I don't know why I have the hex crank on me. Anybody answer that question? Why did I leave that there last time? That's stupid of me. Okay, well, we'll get this reorganized here. Yeah, I don't need the crank. I'm positive I don't need the crank. So, anyway, here we go. Ah, snakes! Hope I loaded the right, the right thing. Find out. Oh, I'll find out for sure if I go this way. Yeah, there's a boulder there. Okay, good. Yeah, the only other time I'd saved was before I'd activated that boulder, so... God, I guess I just had a really bad brain fart there. Alright, but yeah, if you remember from last time, we went ahead and put the wolf and eagle medals into this fountain. We drained it. And now, we can go into it. Game kind of takes over here, walks me down, and there's an elevator. Honestly, really cool setup, right? Stairs and an elevator, hiding in a fountain. Pretty sweet. Anyway, hope you all are having a good day. It's about 5:30 at night, my time. And believe it or not, I have to go to sleep in about 3 hours, because I have my really early work shifts for the next couple of weeks. So getting this out of the way, and yeah, this is interesting. Emergency exit will not open unless under first class emergency, so yeah, should be locked, right? Yep, there we go. Alright, down this ladder we go. So that's it for XDR Basement 1. So I guess we're going to go down to Basement 2. And this is what I was talking about last installment. All that's here is an item box. There's no typewriter. So, yeah. Supposed to kind of make this last area a little tougher or more, I don't know, anxiety-inducing. And we no longer need Is there a zombie here? Oh, there he is. We no longer need the Beretta. We have so much shotgun ammo. We're going to make use of it. Go ahead and pick these herbs up here. So yeah, this is just the lab. Should have said that earlier. But yeah, the final area is the lab. And we've read about the lab. This guy. What? Oh, there isn't a guy. Oh, I guess Jill's scenario or playthrough, there's only 2 zombies up here. Visual data room. There's a plate. Visual data room, yeah. This, I believe, is electronically locked. Yep. Yeah, we read about the Arclay laboratory in some documents previously, and this is it. Oh, yeah. Third and final MO disc here. Go ahead and keep it. Go ahead and keep it. Because we're at the point where we're going to start using the MO discs. Go ahead and ignore that zombie for now and head in these doors to the right. One thing I learned in Chris's playthrough is that I always used to think the zombies in that hallway out there spawned endlessly, but they don't. I think they respawn once or maybe 2 times, and then that's it. So here's an interesting hallway with a very interesting door and some flashing lights down here. It's locked. A passcode panel, you don't have the passcode. Another electronically locked door. So that's going to be step 1 in the lab, is getting the electronically locked doors open somehow. This door, though, is our first door that is open. Dark room. Looks like this is a light. And it is. Another mirror, pretty cool. For 1996. It seems someone used this only recently. Probably not a zombie. I believe there's 1 or 2 clips in this box. Not that we need them, but I'm going to try and pick everything up just to show you where everything is. Green herb, you can make another triple green, save some inventory space. We're at the end of the game, so we don't really need a lot of heals anymore. Something is written on the picture. Yeah, really weird symbols. What could they mean? Well, we'll find out here in a moment. First, come over here, and yes, there's a document on the desk here. Researcher's letter. June 8th, 1998. Dear Ada. Ada, by the time you read this, I'll be something different. Today's test turned out to be positive, just as I expected. I feel like going crazy when I think about becoming one of them. Ada, you're not infected, and I hope you never will be. In case you're the last one left, take the material in the visual data room and go to the power room to operate the triggering system before you escape. And make all this public through the media. If everything is in order, all the locks can be opened by the security system. You can access the system if you log in with my name from the terminal in the small lab and enter the password. The password is your name. Well, that's a really bad password. To unlock the door at B2 where the visual data room is located, you'll need to access with our names first and then enter another password. I've written the code below. I'm sure you'll understand it easily. And this is my last hope. If you find me completely changed, please kill me yourself. Password, whatever that is. Yours, John. Researcher's letter has been filed. John. Ada. Why is Ada's name capitalized? I don't know. But yeah, there's your username and password for the computer, John and Ada. Now, he left symbols on that letter that look like these, and that's what you're supposed to do, actually, is make use of this picture. To do that, you're going to push this over. Got another light switch. Go ahead and push it. Look at that. Tree, apple, man, woman. Now basically what you're supposed to do is, you know, kind of just go back and forth, seeing which symbol is which symbols in the letter you need. I'm not going to take the time to do that because I already know the password. But suffice to say, the correct password is mole, M-O-L-E. And that's it for that room. Now we go back out into the zombie hallway and we kill a bunch of zombies. One down. Couple over here. Really bad camera angle, by the way. There's one. There's two. And yeah, you can hear a fourth one walking around. Now this, it just says it's too dark to see anything. In Jill's playthrough on the PlayStation, where you have to use ink ribbons, there's an ink ribbon there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that door's not electronically locked, but it is locked from the inside. Power room, the door is tightly locked. Oh, there is a zombie down here. This is a bad camera angle. Okay, that worked. If you're ever in a situation like that, look at your character's shadow on the ground. So you can, well, it's hard to see now, but yeah, look at your character's shadow and look at where the zombie's shadow is, and that'll give you an idea of when you should fire. Especially if you're going for a headshot. If you're not going for a headshot, you can fire whenever you want, but that's pretty stupid with the shotgun. Well, there's an item already. Slides. This is an optional item, as you'll see. This room, it looks like there's just a ton of shit in here, right? There's not. There's the slides, and then there's one other thing. Various devices and chemicals, nothing useful. Not even any healing items. Here's the other item, it's a computer. Maybe we can enter some passwords on it. This computer is used to open the electronic locks. Will you turn it on? Yeah. Now, if you've watched my playthrough with Chris, look at the size of Jill's hands. They're definitely a lot smaller than Chris's. Nice little touch that not all games would have done back in the mid-90s. Okay. Password was, or excuse me, username was JOHN. Whoa. John. And hit enter. Password, worst one in the history of mankind. Ada. ADA. Okay, we'll start with basement 2. This is the one that needs another passcode, as mentioned in the researcher's letter. And as I already said, that passcode or password is MOLE, M-O-L-E. Yeah, Jill doesn't do a corny thumbs up, she just points at the screen. Because she's not 4 years old. Basement 3, this one doesn't need a code, you can just unlock this door. There we go. Go ahead and hit cancel, and then it'll give you the option to quit out, and we can leave this room now. Now, normally in Chris's playthrough... Oh wait, we're gonna have some zombies to deal with here. Maybe? Yep, there we go. If you get close enough, they will spin around and try and kill you. As I was gonna say, normally in Chris's playthrough, we would go upstairs and use the item box, but we're gonna stay downstairs since we still have inventory space. Okay, look at the shadow, fire. This is really nasty. Oh, he came around the corner too, nice. Kinda tough to see the shadows here, but just kinda... There we go. Call that good. That was actually a little close, I think he was fixing to vomit on me there. And that might be it for the zombies in this hall. I don't think they respawn anymore, but they might one more time at most. Okay, and make sure you have an MO disc, so if you did put any of them away, make sure you have one for this next part. We're gonna go in the room that was locked electronically. A lot of zombies in here, so just don't panic. Take them out one by one. And I think there's 4 in here for both Chris and Jill, so... This looks like a box. It's actually just a document. Let's read it. Facts. To the General Manager of the Sanitation Division from Special Committee on Disasters, Raccoon Special Research Department. This memorandum is strictly confidential and must be destroyed as soon as it is understood. Regarding the T-virus outbreak which occurred recently, this committee conducted a field survey. According to the survey results, estimates on the amount of damage caused by the accident are considerably greater than reported earlier. First, although it is very difficult to obtain accurate data in terms of actual numbers, it is thought that more than half of the researchers died after exposure to the T-virus. The body count will most likely increase since nearly all of the survivors show symptoms peculiar to the T-virus. Second, our security system is still in operation. However, our special security guard squad has been nearly destroyed. Because of that, research information considered by our company to be top secret has been made available to outsiders. Countermeasures should be taken as soon as possible. Finally, many of the subjects from the experiment have escaped and are out of control. We believe that some researchers were killed by these subjects and their bodies were mutilated. I mean, yeah. By curious coincidence, these events are proof of the success of our research. However, there is also a very high risk that this news may be leaked to the press if we don't act immediately. The condition is very serious. Our operation to cover up the situation is difficult to attain, however we hope the problem will be solved quickly. We are especially concerned that the state police and STARS are intervening too quickly. We need to act on this situation as well. More covert cover-up stuff. There should be an ink ribbon in this box here, but no ink ribbons in this game, so just cardboard and posters. Actually, it might be in this brown box normally in the PlayStation version of the game. No other documents here, just to prove. Most of them are fiction books in a science lab. Look at this thing. It's a passcode output machine. If I had an MO disk, I could get the code. Okay. Passcode 1. I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have done this and have not withheld your son, your only son. Genesis 22:16. Okay, so we've got the first part of a passage that is part of a passcode. We have 3 MO disks, so hopefully there's only 3 parts. Now, this is the door that we're going to use the passcodes on. I'm going to put them all in at once. I'm not going to put the one in that we have right now. Cool. Let's head up to the 2nd floor. Are there zombies out here again? There are. I was gonna say, he sees me. Oh, he vomited on me. What a dick. That didn't scare me, though. I kind of had a feeling he was trying to do that. Shot him in the back, and he's down. Come on, zombie boy. Or girl. It's kind of hard to tell. These are almost like gender-neutral zombies here. Okay, we'll hope that's it. Then we will head upstairs. Obviously, if you're running low on ammo, you can avoid the zombies or only kill 1 or 2 of them or whatever. Just whatever you need to do to get by them. And again, we're not going to the item box because we have plenty of space in our inventory. Thank you, Jill. Okay. Interesting room. An intercom. It does not seem to be operative. Yep, there's a reason this room was locked. First, let's get one final document here. Security system. This is really important. Basement level 1, helicopter port. Executives and government officials only on helicopter port. This restriction may not apply in case of an accident. Passage to the helicopter. No one is allowed to enter unless they are attended by a research consultant or security director. All others will be shot on sight. Elevator. The elevator stops during emergencies. Basement level 2, visual data room. That's where we are. Visual data room is within the control of Special Research Division Keith Arving. The room... Oh, sorry. I just ran right through that. Visual data room is within the control of Special Research Division. Keith Arving, the room manager, is designated to have jurisdiction over room usage. And basement level 3, the prison. Sanitation Division controls the usage of the prison. Consultant researchers E. Smith, S. Ross, A. Wesker must be present if virus is used. Yeah, we know who A. Wesker is. He's a bad guy. Triple lock door. No one is allowed to enter unless he presents all passcode documents. Passcode documents must be created on the specialized output machine by the chief researcher of each block. Power room. Only headquarters supervisors may enter. This restriction may not apply if the consultant researcher has received special instructions. Passcode output machines. We just used one of those. No one is allowed to use the passcode output machine but the chief researchers. And basement level 4, top secret. Regarding the progress of Tyrant after the use of T-virus, remaining document is unreadable. Tyrant, huh? Wow. Wesker is the traitor that Enrico was talking about in the last installment. Yeah, nothing here, it just says a screen. This is like unfamiliar physics symbols, I think. Yeah, written here. There's the slide projector. Again, the slides are optional, but they're kind of cool. Umbrella Incorporated, bioweapon materials. MA39, Cerberus. So yeah, zombie dogs do have a name. They're called Cerberus. Cerberus, if you're unaware, is like from either Greek or Roman mythology. It's a three-headed dog that guarded the entrance to Hades. Neptune, that's like the Roman god of the sea. Makes sense they'd call the zombie shark Neptune, I guess. Fi3 Neptune. Hunter, MA121. Yeah, Hunter because it's a deadly hunter, I guess. Yeah, those things suck. And T002 Tyrant. What could that be? Looks like it has a giant claw on its left hand. Blank slide. Bioweapon Research Institute. R&D staff. Wow. Wesker doesn't even take his sunglasses off for a photograph. Damn. Or even when he's working. What a weirdo. Yep. As if you needed more proof that Wesker's a bad guy, there it is. So yeah, we'll check this panel now. Switch underneath of it. A little bit more straightforward of a puzzle than it is in the remake of this game. Man, look at that. The lab key. But it's not just the lab key. A strange mark is carved here. It's the power room key. Cool. And once again, we don't need to go to the item box, because we have plenty of inventory space. So back down we go to unlock the power room. Don't hear any more zombies. Yep, they're all gone. Perfect. Okay, here's the power room. You've used the P room key. Go ahead and discard that, it just opens the one door. Kill these zombies. Yeah, in Chris's playthrough, there's another zombie that comes from that direction, where the camera is placed. No big deal. We're going to do one thing really quick here, just to save some time and inventory space. We're going to run in here, grab this red herb, and grab these shells. There's an operating table, yes, but there's also shells, Jill. Well done. Cool. And that is the last we'll need of, I think, the shotgun and the Beretta, like both of them. The enemies we fight next are going to need heavier firepower from now on. Okay. Look at that, we found a red herb, and here's a green and a blue. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that, because we did get puked on by a zombie. And we just have so much healing, it's just ridiculous. Oh, look at that. Flame rounds. Very useful. I found a hidden item here with these red books in Chris's playthrough. There's ink ribbons there. Never knew that before. Okay. Let's go ahead and get those put away. We will need an MO disc. In fact, we'll need 2 MO discs. We'll want the Colt Python. And the Magnum rounds. And yeah, let's just take one of those just in case. You just never know. Very important to use the Colt Python for these next enemies, and I'll show you why. Or more likely you'll see why. So we'll go ahead and save here. You could save after doing this next part, because we're not going to be fighting enemies just yet. But there's also a chance you could screw up a puzzle here and poison yourself, so I like to save right there. Okay, so we're going to go back into this room here, and we're going to solve the little block pushing puzzle. Probably already saw it a little bit, but yeah, 2 vents, a switch, and a vent to crawl through. Okay, so there's a very specific way you do this. First off, go ahead and shove this over. You don't have to push it right up against there, but just as close as you can. You're going to shove this block out, or I guess it's an umbrella box again. Don't stand on that switch. That's a switch that if you stand on it, it will trigger. You do not investigate it, you just stand on it. Go ahead and push this over. This can be tough to get right. It's a very precise puzzle. And I believe I messed it up on my deleted recordings of Chris's playthrough, so you didn't get to see that. But if I hadn't have had to delete those, you would have. So even I, all these years later, still make mistakes playing this game. This is where I messed up, as I shoved this block a little bit too far. So we're not going to do that this time. Hopefully that's enough space to put the stairs in, because that's really close. So again, it's kind of a game of follow the leader here. You can see I'm just pushing them all along the same path, except for that first block, which I was able to just get out of the way. We might not have enough room here, not gonna lie. I hope so. It's gonna be close. Thank God. Oh, that's pretty tight. There's an air shaft. Let's get in there. And again, make sure you have at least one of your MO discs here. So your prize for doing that puzzle is more Magnum rounds. Great. A bunch of corpses laid to rest. I don't think there's anything in this box. Yeah, okay. Then if you check this, it says this place seems to be a morgue. That is where you are, the morgue. It's a passcode output machine. If I had an MO disk, I could get the code. Yay. Passcode 2. I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and as the sand on the seashore. Your descendants will take possession of the cities of their enemies. Genesis 22:17. I'm not religious and I've never read the Bible, so I don't understand what 22:17 means. Oh, unlock that, because this is the door that was locked from the other side. But yeah, I don't understand the meaning behind all that stuff. And we come out of there. And now we're going to go to the dangerous area, and you're going to see exactly why we have a Colt Python and not a bazooka. Oh, before I do that, let's run down here. This is our goal. There's no reaction, it has no power. Or if you check here, there's a switch. Will you push it? There's no reaction, it has no power. We need to get power to the elevator. As you can see on the floor, it says powerhouse. So let's go there. There's one. Run around the corner. Fire. And now in Jill's playthrough, I believe there's only 2 of those enemies in each room. But we'll go look. And you can see they drop maggots on the ground. Am I hearing another one? Nope, there's just 2. Excellent. Most people call those enemies flymen. They do actually have an official name, like the zombie dogs are Cerberus and the shark is Neptune. They're called chimeras. A power panel. Some areas do not have power. Will you activate the blacked out areas? Sure. It shows the power supply status. Now that is not the power to the elevator. that is the power to the elevator, which is kind of weird. So yeah, when you first walk into this room, you're going to kind of want to aim up in the air at that chimera. You might need to move, because he comes from around the corner, and then once he's in your area, you aim, point up, and fire. The bazooka is useless against them when they're on the ceiling, which is why we're using the Colt Python. Here's another aim, and fire. And we're going to take this dude out by being very aggressive. Boom. That's it. That's not the last of the chimeras, but that's the last of them for quite a while. Look at this. It's the third passcode output machine. Love it. Passcode 3. And through your offspring, all nations on earth will be blessed because you have obeyed me. Genesis 22:18. There it is. There's the whole shebang. I'm not sure how you enter something like that into a passcode machine that's got like 10 key, like the one we're going to be looking at is, but yeah. This is big. It's a triggering system activator. It's quite big. Nothing to look at here, but if you go to this side, this is what we want. A power connection switch. The elevator power is off. Will you connect it? Sure. The power for the elevator is activated, as the power, supply, and the circuit have been connected. Cool. Elevator's good to go. Now for the next enemy that we fight, which is sort of the final boss. He's very weak to flame rounds. We're not going to use those on him, though, for this particular segment, because the gun we have is more than enough. So yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. Cool. And we're not going to save again. Let's just keep going. Push this button. Beautiful.
Jill!
Oh, it's Barry with his Magnum.
Jill! You're here too.
Yes, you're here too?
Look, I lost my way.
Let's get going.
Look, I lost my way. You could have just gone back to the mansion, Barry. Jesus. It's a weird thing to say when we're all lost and we're in an unfamiliar area.
Wesker,
You did a fine job, Barry.
just as I thought.
No.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
You are so cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything, because you'll be free from this world very soon, Jill.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and recently an accident has occurred. Anyway, this disaster cannot be made public.
That's why having stars nosing about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Jill. To me, the monsters you mention mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry!
Oh, he looks so sad.
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological weapon, what would you do? What if you were in charge?
You must stop this now.
You're a brave girl. But if I were you, I wouldn't give up such a big discovery. You guys are idiots. No one understands its real value.
So, you're going to steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
Barry,
Sorry, Jill.
how's your family?
I was listening to what you and Wesker were talking about. I wish I realized it earlier. I thought it must have something to do with Umbrella, you know. So it's all been masterminded by him.
But it's good that you know that now. Anyway, let's get out of this house first.
Jill,
Yes, what?
do you have any idea what Wesker was going to show you at the back of this place?
Well, he was talking about the world's most powerful biological weapon, called Tyrant or something, I think.
Do you think we could see Tyrant now?
Barry, you're so optimistic.
It would look bad for Stars if we let such a dangerous creature run loose.
Maybe you're right. Let's go then.
Okay, that makes sense, Barry. What a weird thing to say, though. Do you think we could see Tyrant now? What are you, like a 6-year-old at Disneyland, Barry? And there he is. God, that was some clunky dialogue, though, right? Well, I intimidated him. Oh no, he's still alive. I saw his fingers twitch in water.
Can a creature like this really be the ultimate biological weapon?
Really? Wesker is a crazy man.
Tyrant is not completely developed.
But we can't let it live.
You make a strong argument, Barry.
That must be the computer for monitoring this creature.
So what are you gonna do? No, Barry, don't just hit random buttons. No. Yeah, if you've watched Chris's playthrough, you understand how ridiculous this is. Like, Barry, what the fuck are you doing? Please stop. Oh, Jesus, Barry. You better help clean this mess up.
Damn you!
Great aim, Barry. Damn you.
It can't control what it does.
I mean, that is true. I'm gonna run. Three shots and he's down. But Jill's right, it can't control what it does. Go say hi to Barry.
Barry!
Oh, he's alive.
You're alive!
I'm really embarrassed. I was clumsy.
Let's get going.
This just says it looks like the control device for this room. Now, the door to this room is not locked because Barry didn't lock it. In Chris's playthrough, it gets locked. Also, I just realized I forgot to do one thing. Let's pick this up. I forgot to go use the passcodes on the door, which is fine. We can still do it. It's not a big deal. Okay, yeah, pick up that clip. That's in case. I think 15 bullets can drop the Tyrant. Or maybe that's just in case you run out and you somehow still have your Beretta on you. I do want to show off a secret here, though.
What happened to Wesker?
The triggering system has now been activated.
Oh no.
Wesker must have set it off. There's not much time left for us.
Yep. In this playthrough, Wesker sets off the triggering system, because all Barry did was knock him out when he pistol whipped him. Go, Barry, go! Okay, we're gonna go back in here really quick. And we're gonna go all the way back to the triggering system room. At least this is... Come on, Jill. This is something that happened in the PlayStation version. Look at that. And what's this? What a miserable death. It's Wesker. Triggering system activation admitted. First degree emergency issued. Unlock all blocks. Triggering system deactivation impossible. So he activated the triggering system and then was killed by a chimera. Supposedly. If you want to get into more Resident Evil lore, you might discover that Wesker may not actually be dead. It's a great example of, you know, games getting too big for themselves and the story becoming needlessly clunky. Okay, we'll just keep going. When you come out here, you're going to want to aim straight ahead and fire immediately. You'll see why. One down. Come around this corner. Take him out. Sometimes he's facing away from you. Okay. Let's use our passcodes. How about it? That's still locked. So because I forgot to do this before all this mess of the triggering system being activated, we're going to miss out on one scene. That's okay, though. What's in here?
Oh, Jill!
Oh, Chris! So you're okay?
Yeah, you too. What happened to Wesker?
Let's talk about it later. Let's get out of here.
So that scene's slightly different. If you go to the door before activating the triggering system, it will be locked. And Chris says, "Hey, Jill, good to see you. Wesker's bad." And Jill's like, "I know. I don't know how to unlock this door, but I'll find a way to come back for you." Basically.
Let's go.
So that happens because you can't have Chris following you around in case you wanted to explore these rooms. And also there's enemies out here if you haven't killed them. Head up the stairs. I think there might be some zombies to deal with. Oh yeah. Look how good this feels. Popping them like cantaloupes. Just pop the head, they stumble backwards all drunkenly. Hi, Chris. I just realized I never saved. So that sucks. Hopefully we don't die here. This is interesting. So we're going to combine those. All we really need is flame rounds. So I think I'm going to do this. The Colt Python will be just in case this for some reason isn't enough ammo, but it should be. Or in case I suck with the bazooka. The Tyrant does a lot of damage, and Jill can't take a ton of damage, right? I guess she can take more in this version of the game than the PlayStation version, so I'm like super freaked out, and I always take a ton of health for this fight. Because yeah, the Tyrant's not dead, by the way. Of course he's not. That'd be too simple. Hey Barry, I found Chris. Do you care? Ah, look at me with two big burly men.
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. If there is anyone alive, contact me now, okay?
Oh no. Brad's running out of fuel. He could have just landed somewhere safer. It's weird. Brad is simultaneously faithful, but also very unfaithful. He took off, but then he still stayed around flying around. So there's a reason for this battery being there. And by the way, you saw that I left an inventory slot open. That's why. You need to pick this battery up and plug it in. That's going to start this. Really, you want to play nice guy now? But yeah, we have... God, Jill looks really derpy there. We have a empty spot now in our inventory, and we need it to prevent, you know, a failed game state. One, so we can pick these up. Flares. Signal brand flares, which is funny. Run out here and fire it off. And now we have an open slot to pick up the weapon that can kill the Tyrant. Because believe it or not, the weapons we have can't kill him. But you'll see. Yay, it's Brad. No, where's he going? Jill, you might want to move so he can drop down. Notice there's only about a minute and a half. That's one scary thing about this last fight, is you don't have much time to escape. Not today. He takes a ton of damage from flame rounds. That was a kill stab. Yep, 4 flame rounds. Use our Amazon. That's the type of, that's the brand of bazooka or something. So heal yourself. Pick up the Amazon, aka rocket launcher. Go ahead and equip that. Get the hell away from the Tyrant. And fire. And congratulations, you just beat Resident Evil. And not congratulations to the Tyrant, because he's dead. If he was even alive to begin with. 1 claw, 1 leg, and 2 hands? No. I don't know. Very weird. And a head. And here comes Brad. I do like in the remake that your reward for rescuing both Chris and Barry is that one of them will help you fight the Tyrant. I think one of them gets knocked out. Barry might get knocked out, but Chris is still alive to, like, help you shoot the Tyrant, or maybe it's Barry. One of them. Boom. Spencer Mansion is no more. God, Barry. It's like, man, why does it take 3 shots from this thing to pop a zombie's head? I don't understand. And that's the best ending with Jill. You saved both Chris and Barry. It's exciting. I love this, you know, ending credit music. This victory music. Hey, look at this. 1, 2, 3. Jesus, Barry. So here's some cool scenes. There's Barry discovering Forrest. Jill fighting Yawn with the shotgun. That's what happens if you stupidly walk in there before using V-Jolt on the route of Plant 42, as Barry has to come in there and save your ass. I was really tempted to do that, just because it's Barry, right? Wow, that was really close. Whoever was controlling Jill there almost died. This is if you go the other way with Barry. There's a hunter, and he stops it. Here's Jill trying to fight. That's why you don't... Oh, never mind, she got him. I was going to say, that's why you don't fight chimeras with the bazooka, but she did a good job. Oh, and Barry clubs him. Awesome. Oh, but then Barry's an idiot. Also awesome. Hell yeah. Resident Evil. I don't know if I've seen that picture before. In the PlayStation version, she's like sitting up against like a blue backdrop with like a light coming in through a window. I don't know, it's really weird. Total time 3:39:17. Not bad. Number of saves 12. I wonder if that means we unlocked a special weapon for Jill, because I beat the game in under 4 hours. Got the special key, of course. Notice we didn't get something that said, you've closed this case completely. What a tough guy. Because, I mean, yeah, Jill's not a guy, but also because beating the game with Jill is not completely closing the case, because she's easy mode in a sense. There we go. I want to see if Jill has a hidden weapon. Let's do that really quick before we end this. I'll have to sit through some cutscenes here. She might get the same type of weapon Chris does, the mini-me, or maybe she has one that's unique to her.
What is this?
Oh no.
Wow, what a mansion!
Well, we do have to sit through this shit.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Where is he?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Such a loud gunshot.
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
That's so funny because, like, I wasn't really trying to go too fast through my playthrough, as you all have seen if you've been watching this, and I still beat it very handily in under 4 hours. Okay, here we go. After Barry is an idiot.
Dining room.
Yep, that's what it is, Barry. Okay. Oh, sweet. An Ingram. I'm guessing this is just... Yeah, it's just a tinier... Yeah, it fires exactly like the mini-me. Well, shall we use the Ingram on a zombie? Let's do it, just to say we did it. This is cool, though.
What is this?
What is it?
Blood.
Blood.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Oh, you know it is. Well, zombie, hate to do this to you. one more cutscene. I can skip that. That's cool. Oh yeah, just tears through them. Hell yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Well, if I ever want to play through this game again on my own, I've got the Ingram. So sweet. I like it. I think if I do play through this game again, I might do Chris's scenario normal, and then I might do a Jill playthrough with the Ingram, and then, you know, reorder my videos just to put them in the right order. Because that might be fun to do. Like I say, I play this game, seems like once a year. So anyway, I hope you all had a great time watching the original Resident Evil. If you've played it before, hopefully this was still fun to watch someone else play it and maybe show you something new you haven't seen. If you haven't played it before, I hope you liked it and maybe you want to give it a try yourself, or maybe you want to try horror games yourself, because they're the greatest. And this is my favorite. This is definitely my favorite survival horror game of all time. Some other ones that are close, but I think this still takes the cake, which is why I play it about once every year. I mentioned before that my next game, which is going to be starting the first week of October, is something I'm really looking forward to. It's, I think as of this year, 2024, it's a decade old, 10 years old. And I've just never gotten around to playing it for one reason or another. Finally going to play it. I'm not going to say what it is, but I will say that it is based on a movie, and I'm going to be watching that movie for Halloween this year. As I do every year, I pick one movie and watch it on Halloween night. One scary movie, that is. So yeah, I'm going to get to watch that movie, and I'm going to get to play through this game for October. And I mean, it's a very long game from what I've been told, so it wouldn't surprise me if I don't finish it until Christmas. And that's considering that I'm going to try and do 2 installments a week, Wednesdays and Thursdays. So we'll see what happens. I hope you're looking forward to it, because I really am. And once again, you know, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again with my next game. And until then, bye for now, everyone.